2024 may be the most tumultuous election in modern memory. From candidates dropping out, to assassination attempts, to third-party runs, this year has had it all. As we continue to explore the voices that have engaged with this election as Robert F. Kennedy Jr. supporters in our MAHA series, we want to bring to light stories of people who have listened to the rhetoric and have joined in the endeavor to coalesce around strong ideas, and people who have put country over party and are working for a unified America. Today's MAHA story is about Ruth Ann, a once die-hard Democrat who now is volunteering phone banking for the Trump campaign.
I was born and bred a Democrat. I remember my dad would take me to work on Democrat campaigns in North Carolina. It was like 6 years old. I was stuffing envelopes and campaigning. It was just no question. We're die-hard Democrats. I am an environmentalist. I taught environmental science in college. I was familiar with the guy's work. He's a rock star. He did so much to clean up pollution, stand for indigenous rights, stand for biodiversity. He was just a real environmental champion. I started listening to him. I mean, this guy is brilliant. He has such substance. I found the more I listened to Kennedy, the more sense he made. And he wasn't afraid to be disagreed with. He was not dogmatic. I think that came from his dad. So I started liking him as a person. The DNC was undermining him every step of the way and just causing extreme chaos and incredible expenses. How can we do this? I was starting to wake up and smell the coffee that something might happen. I bet he's going to endorse or something's going to happen. And then we saw, and I was like, oh my God, now I'm watching a Trump event. Oh my God. We were watching, it just filled my heart to see the love and recognition and respect and celebration and hope and the cheering that was just elation. It was so authentic. These people appreciate what we stand for as Kennedy supporters. Is this emerging? Is this actually coalescence? I was so anti-Trump in 2016, I can't even tell you. I had a raging case of TDS, Trump Derangement Syndrome. And apparently, I've had it since 2016, but Bobby is the one who woke me. How I reconciled it with friends on the fence, I say, trust Kennedy. We trust his judgment. We trust his intelligence. We trust him. Each of us has to make a decision. People came to Kennedy because they saw what is working now isn't working. It's horrible for the country. I won't vote for that. And I'd made the decision to not vote Democratic because of the DNC's undermining of a perfectly good candidate. One of the Kennedy websites said, I will be filling out my ballot for Trump, but my heart will be voting for Kennedy. I can vote for Trump, knowing Bobby will have a strong voice of leadership. I'm scared for him. People have tried to kill him. This is real. Those are real bullets. You are focused on Trump being the monster of all time. I get that. But really, he's a human, and he has a family, and he has people who support him. It's about the establishment and the military-industrial complex and sending money overseas while people here go hungry, without homes, unable to afford housing. Gen Z is like, how in the heck am I ever going to buy a house? We need to prioritize American well-being. So last night, I phone banked for Trump in Vance, and I talked to some really cool people. Electing what I call Team Trump and visionary leadership to make real and beneficial change.